ladies and gentlemen. Um, it is it is our review day again. I kind of got a little sidetracked with getting set up for today and getting stuff going. So let me throw out some announcements on various channels and let folks know that we are going live now. I see Cosmic's there in chat. Hey there, Cosmic. How's your night going? Thanks for coming by. Sorry I'm late. Um, just throw some stuff out on BCGs and scanlines. That's the wrong channel. Promote yourself. There's the channel. And over here. Yeah, how you doing? How you doing, Cosmic? It's good to see you, man. Um, hope you're feeling better. I know you were not feeling the best lately. You haven't been streaming as much, but hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling better. Let's see. Okay, I think that's. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, there we go. Feeling better today, just not 100% yet. All right. Well, hopefully you're on your way back to 100% at least. All right. I think we can get going here and throw some shout outs around. I know Pulse is streaming today, and Rotorstorm was streaming earlier today, so let me throw them some shout outs. And we'll get started. So, for anyone that's new to watching, or new to watching the VOD, what we do here is the Retro Achievement Review. And Retro Achievements, link the site here, are a kind of a by gamers for gamers setup where they put achievements on old retro games, just like you would have for Xbox achievements or Steam achievements or PlayStation trophies, where basically you go and get an emulator like RetroArch and set up an account on Retro Achievements, and then it's pretty much automatic. You can start earning achievements. So we'll put that up there. Hey Drake, welcome in. We are just getting going. And so what we do with this show is the first third of the show, we are going over the new sets for the last week. The second part of the show, we're going to be talking about what achievements people in our community have earned lately, what people have been playing, what they've been up to. And third part is I pick a game and I start playing. Pick one of the new games and just, go for an achievement or two. So, with that said, we are kind of still in the midst of just a slew of new PC Engine games. There was a dev jam last week that we caught the very beginning of on last Monday, and we got like 2 dozen, I want to say like 2 dozen, 3 dozen PC Engine game sets. Since then, there have been several more, and we have a few other ones mixed in here. So we're going to start from the 29th and 30th kind of stuff. So I think where did we finish off talking last week? I remember talking about the manhole, Startling Odyssey, Cosmic Fantasy. I remember talking about this one. I don't remember talking about Godzilla. I think we passed over talking about Godzilla there. Oh no, we did talk about that one. There's a PS2 one that came up a little later. I didn't really look at Battle Royale. Battle Royale is a wrestling game. Oh no, we did look at this one a little bit. Da, da, da. Pretty straightforward. Just win the tournament on the hardest difficulties with each character. Looks like. And then set up a 4 CPU opponent match. and win on at least gotta go for the hardest difficulty, but you'll get multiple achievements there at multiple difficulties. Okay, so 1 CPU, 2 CPU, 3 CPU. Pretty straightforward set on that one. Bum, bum, bum. And we did, I think we talked about this one. This was the Hell Prince Burglar Chan. Makai Prince Dorobo Chan. This one's kind of a 2D platformer. There's just so many, it's hard to keep track. There's a hockey game. I don't think we talked about this one. Shadow of the Beast. Yeah, the Amstrad CPC Shadow of the Beast we talked about. There you go. So there's a hockey game. So there's a whole lot to choose from here. There's shoot 'em ups, there's sports games, there's wrestling games, there's fighters, there's, you know, even some point and click. That manhole thing was point and click. Dead of the Brain, I think we might have mentioned last time. This is one that was kind of famous or infamous. It's a zombie kind of visual novel point and click adventure. Infamous just for being like just very gory, I guess. Bum, bum, bum. Oh wow, really small set here. It's only like 16 achievements worth 85 points for a point and click. Maybe it's a lot shorter than I thought. Or maybe they're still working on the set. Oh no, there's a Dead of the Brain. Huh. Okay. Yeah, there's only stuff for part 1. Interesting. Maybe that's still in progress. Haven't tried the Amstrad version. We told Stan about that. We did. So Tatsunoko, I don't know if this is related to the there's an animation company called Tatsunoko that's responsible for Battle of the Planets, and Casshern, and a lot of really kind of very well animated 60s and 70s classic anime. And they still do some really high-end animation stuff these days. But there's like a Tatsunoko versus Capcom. I don't know if this is related to those guys. This is an action game. Tatsunoko has good stuff. Yeah, the Tatsunoko animation studio is really good. You have Tatsunoko vs. Capcom on Wii. That's a really fun one. I played that one in arcades. I don't know if this one is the same group or even related. I think Tatsunoko is like some kind of creature in Japanese. Let me look that one up real quick. Tatsunoko. Hour of the Dragon. Oh, and Tatsunoko Fight comes up as in this dictionary. Huh. Okay, so it's an expression for the Hour of the Dragon, which is between either 7 to 9 a.m. or 8 to 10 a.m. That was like your first anime, that and Speed Racer. Yeah, Battle of the Planets was really well done for its time. Like it stands out for in Japanese animation the same way kind of the Hanna-Barbera stuff does for American animation, except that the Tatsunoko is like many levels above animation quality. But yeah, definitely stand out in the industry. Okay. So let's take a look at this one. Oh, don't be all anal about it. Come on. The Hour of the Dragon is technically 2 hours. That's fine. Alright, so Tatsunoko Fighter. Oh wow, that's loud. I was like, there's no sound. But suddenly there is. Alright. Looks like there's quite a bit of exposition there. Let's get to the actual gameplay here. Okay, so very much like the, I mean, it just says action on it, so it's very much like, some of the classic arcade side-scrolling games. So your character's kind of like a fisherman, but he's got like a bow staff. Jump pretty high. You actually get a fair amount of life. Such a weird art style. Very, I don't know, very Japanese. It does kind of remind me of, like, when we saw Foxy playing Mr. Goemon. Kind of similar to that. Dude's just floating in the sky. I guess he's on a cloud. Oh, Pokemon spawned, for those who are playing the community game there. A Glolly. I guess I'm not false. Eh. Well, anyway, that is Tatsunoko Fighter. Most of the stuff here seems to be like you need to get different things from different places, get some power-ups of various kinds, support items of various kinds, and gather some gold, get kills with different weapons. I don't know, could be interesting. Probably not a very long game. Let's see. I got Travel to Peru. So I did boot this one up. This one's pretty neat. It's kind of like how would I describe this? So it's like a versus game on a you're kind of running around with instead of sort of an isometric view, and you can like pick up stuff and use it against your enemies. I would say almost kind of like a Bomberman game, but it's let me pull it up. There we go. Yeah, so you can pick up like bombs, and you can pick up like bats and things like that, and you have one button attacks with a melee attack, and the other throws to do damage. And you have different like levels of bombs and grenades and things like that. So yeah, when you hit your enemy, he drops whatever he had. This person's not playing all that well. But you go up against different enemies, and you kind of... I guess you get a bazooka? Or is that a bat? Lead pipe? I don't know. This would make a good multiplayer game, that's for sure. These are more like the bosses. It's a pretty unique game. It looks like you felt like an alien or something, too. Anyway, your main characters are these little kids in penguin suits. So let's get another penguin game. But, I'm definitely... I'll probably give this one more of a try later on. But it's a pretty interesting game. Pretty interesting. Alright, what else? Nobita, so here's a Doraemon game that came out. We saw Foxy playing this on Saturday, and I also booted it up before I gave it to him. It's pretty neat. It's a 2D platformer. You run around with like a... so Doraemon is this anime about a cat robot that comes from the future that's sent by the grandchildren of a kid in the Showa era that is just constantly getting his whole family into trouble. And so they send him back a cat robot that's kind of like a genie, a magic genie, with items that let him do anything. And that's kind of the... How could you confuse a bazooka with the animal bat? Oh, because it looked like just a little, like a metal tube on screen. I don't know if it was like a bat or a gun or... I don't know. I haven't really played the game very much. So it's like, when it was on the ground, it looked like it was like a RPG or something. I don't know. It just wasn't very clear. Anyway, but listening didn't see it. You meant like a baseball bat. Oh, yeah, yeah. Not the flying rodent. Anyway, I'll bring this one up. So this is Doraemon Nobita no Dorabian Night. Let's see, gameplay. Laughing at myself for thinking of other kind of bat. Oh yeah. Anyway, so you get like this kind of like a stun gun thing you can use on enemies. Definitely not a very violent game as far as things go. There are like clay enemies you come across later that you can destroy, but for the most part, the point of the game is just to get from point A to point B. It's not a lot of combat. There's all kinds of things you can do on different stages. You play these little mini games to get extra items. So like you have your 1-up here. You have this is like usually a different kind of item, of some kind. You just got lightning socks. So I think that makes them like walk faster. But you do have to like equip it from your menu. But it's kind of a neat game. Like you go through your, I guess you've lost Nobita and some kind of at some point in time, and Doraemon has like a time traveling device. So this is one where you're trying to find Nobita on each level after he's gotten lost. So I'm guessing this is kind of like maybe this was supposed to be like the Haniwa pots from like China, I think. And you do get different weapons as you go through. But we can skip through and see some different levels here. Some of the platforms actually, like this is further than I got, but some of the platforms actually pretty difficult as far as things go. Cosmic says it's cute. You love dinosaurs. We were looking at the new farming game on Steam. Oh, there's a farming game with Doraemon? Interesting. He's a very ubiquitous character. Like he's all over Japanese media. He's been around since like the 60s. And there's pretty much like Detective Conan and like I think there's a Sanai-chan or something like that. It's just an anime that's constantly had episodes. It's never off season. I guess the closest American equivalent would probably be something like I don't know. Trying to think of a show that's gone on pretty much forever. I mean, we have some shows like that now, like Simpsons or whatever, but the theme is not anywhere near the same. Newspaper comics, yeah, maybe like Garfield, except there's not a Garfield cartoon anymore. But I don't know if there's a Peanuts cartoon anymore. But it's oh wow, that went fast. But it's, as far as like mechanics go, it's the platforming can get pretty complicated, but none of the combat's too complicated. I think this is probably a pretty easy one to go for the badge for. And I don't think there wasn't any damageless. The Chiva set's pretty easy. Most of it is just finding all the extra items on all the stages. So, pretty fun little game, pretty short. I'm definitely going to go back for the badge on this one at some point. I'm gonna put Travel to Pooh on a playlist as well. And we had a Godzilla game. This is the PS2 one. Okay, so we saw earlier a PC Engine one, which was a 2D fighter. This one's a 3D fighter. Let's see. There's Godzilla 2000, Godzilla 90s. Hopefully there's not the American 1998 Godzilla. That would be bad. Oh, you can use Jet Jaguar. You can use Mechagodzilla 3. Interesting. So you can play with pretty much any of the big monsters in this one. It looks like there's a couple of different stages too, with different maybe they're like mini games. Survival mode. Hmm. They want you to set up some 4-player games here with very specific monsters. That's kind of cool. And then you gotta unlock all the stuff. That's a very doable set too. I mean, I guess there is a hard mode. They do want you to do hard mode, so I guess that would be potentially hard. But I'm not seeing like a 1cc or damageless. So not a bad looking set for this one. Not that damageless makes a set bad, but um, looks like a fairly doable set, I should say. Let's take a look at this one. Um, those are some PS2 cinematics, that's for sure. Let's get into the actual combat if we can.
Queen of the Vortex. Your scientists have unlocked the secrets of Godzilla's DNA and have encapsulated its incredible power in the form of G-cells. I must have these G-cells in order to create the ultimate monster. Fly, my pretties. Find the G-cells and bring them to me. Destroy everything in your path if that's what it takes.
Okay. Okay, so it looks like it plays maybe like a... Oh, that's interesting. Step on the Ankylosaurus and hurt your feet. This would definitely be a good 2-player game. Definitely reminds me of like like a Soul Calibur or a Virtua Fighter. Got mechanics like that. Or a Tekken. Oh, a Wild Bird appears for those doing Pokemon. I guess it's going to be a while before I can afford any more Ultra Balls. Ooh. Breath attacks. I guess the ships flying around can randomly stun you. I guess that's the Super X, and it's throwing like the frost bullet things or the frost things from Godzilla '85. Now he's fighting against the Megalon. Oh, this is like a 4-player. Got Ghidorah, Space Godzilla, and Megalon. 90s Godzilla. Oh wow, it's like it's really a free for all in this one. Oh, there's a Destroyer? Wait, which one's Destroyer? I guess that one? The horn? So that's Megalon. That's Ghidorah. Oh, that's pretty crazy. Oh, you can get you can get multiple the same. That's funny. Jet Jaguar. Alright, that's a neat game. That's a neat game. This is Godzilla Save the Earth on PS2. That is definitely on my list of things to give a shot at some point. Let's see. Next up we got Advanced VG. So this one is got some cheesecake, that's for sure. Hey Sam. It's not a bad game, he says. Dun, dun, dun. So I think we've talked about the Super Nintendo one of the VG series before. That one got a set a while ago. The Saturn one has had a set. So maybe if you've already finished those ones and you want to complete, get badges for everything, here you go. This one does have some non-streamable content, that's for sure. But yeah, it's kind of middle of the road of a 2D fighter, from what I understand. So there you go. But yeah, welcome in, San. We got Doom on the 3DO. I've actually heard this is one of the better versions of as far as console versions go. Looks like you get achievements for just completing every level. Complete on ultraviolent. 100%. Find all secrets, get all kills. Obtain the different weapons. Get up to the 200% health, 200% armor. Complete 5 maps in a row without dying. Complete a level with the smallest screen size from start to finish. Oh wow. Oh, that's quite an interesting decision. Complete Hanger without killing an enemy on other. Berserk Pack obtained without punching or charging from the fists. Wait, without punching? Or changing from the fists? And I don't understand that one. Without punching? How do you kill him without punching? Ooh. Ooh. And there's a pacifist one here. I think Hanger is the first level. Kitsune says this is a good game. He was loving it and pushing this one on me. Doom? Doom is good. I mean, the original Doom on PC is a classic. It is a really good game. As far as the ports go, I don't think any of the console ports are really very good. I think FPS games don't really play very well on a controller. I would say as much as mouse and keyboard, but From what I understand, the PlayStation version is pretty decent. The 3DO version is pretty decent. The Game Boy Advance version is pretty bad. Um, the N64 version is remarkably good. Um, so I don't know. I can't say I'm really interested in playing first-person shooters with a controller though. I think you can set it up to play it with a mouse. Because PlayStation had a mouse. Saturn has a mouse. I don't know if 3DO did, but I would definitely want to set it up with a mouse, if possible, for sure. But anyway, we could check out Doom on the 3DO, I guess, since we're talking about it. Doom 3DO gameplay. The Panasonic mouse was bundled with Policenauts. Well, are you talking about the PlayStation though? Because Policenauts is on PlayStation, I think. Maybe Saturn as well. I don't think Policenauts is on 3DO, is it? This came off of the search engine. I mean, just watching somebody else play it looks like the performance is pretty good, and that's usually the major concern with playing this on a console. Music rendition sounds pretty good. Myst and Lemmings. Okay, so there's a mouse for 3DO. Maybe I'll give this a shot at some point then. Anyway, but Doom is definitely a classic. I'd put it up there. Doom, Wolfenstein 3D, Spear of Destiny, just classic first-person shooters. Next up we've got Finding Nemo, The Continuing Adventures. And this is on Game Boy Advance. So Finding Nemo was I think it was one of the Pixar movies, about fish in this case. Oh, let's see. Finding all puzzle pieces in a stage. It's considered it's a mini game. Okay. So, Finding Nemo, Continuing Adventures, GBA gameplay. Dun. So I guess this is just exploration? Seems like a pretty chill game. Are there other mini games? Oh, there's guiding through the rings. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's a little bit better than Superman 64, huh? Well, there you go. All right, so it's kind of a mini game like WarioWare or something like that. I don't know how many different games they got. Could be good, could be bad. Looks like people are earning the Chivos. Hey, Load. It looks like a Leapster Explorer game. I'm not familiar with Leapster Explorer, but welcome in, man. We are doing the R review where we're going through the new sets that came out in the last week, and just seeing what came out, seeing what if there's some interesting games here or easy badges, hard badges, you know. Looking at the games, looking at the sets. So here's one for Street Fighter EX3 on PS2. And I'm sure Saiyan here is in the chat. He'll probably have something to say about if this is one of the better ones or not. It's one of those educational handheld consoles of the 2000s. Ah, okay. Leapster Explorer. Interesting. What a face on Zangief on this one. You're fighting three at once? EX plus Alpha was bad, hot trash. This one is way better. They made good improvements. So I mean, it's Street Fighter with 3D models. I think we did look at. It might have been EX Alpha or one of the other EX ones. I really don't love this kind of like cel shaded 3D art style. But Saiyan says the gameplay is pretty good. Maybe the controls are pretty good. I don't know. It's not the best at all. Hmm. 3D Street Fighter series, this is by far the best. Fair enough. Anyway, so if you're into fighting games, if you're into the Street Fighter series, maybe give this one a shot. Let's see, so you gotta... Oh, you gotta finish with different tag combos. So you want to pull off different finishers to finish the match with. defeat things on hard, defeat things on regular. Oh, there's a mini game in the credits. Gotta earn different medals. Beat the true final boss without using any supers. That's actually kind of rough. I guess this is arena mode, so at least with that one you can go straight to that fight. You don't have to beat the game to get to it, but okay, and there's a couple of things that are specific to certain characters. All right, so not a super difficult set as far as fighters go. Next up we've got the Ren and Stimpy Show, Space Cadet Adventures. Ren and Stimpy was a really weird cartoon. I think it was an MTV cartoon for a while there. Ooh, there's a Deathless Achievo on this one, 50-pointer, and complete different stages without losing a life. It's a 2D platformer. This is Ren and Stimpy Space Cadet Adventures GB gameplay. Hey Wise, we are looking at the new sets. This one is Ren and Stimpy Show, Space Cadet Adventures on Game Boy. Kind of reminds me of that Bobby's World game that we were looking at for review. Definitely captures the weirdness of Ren and Stimpy. That's for sure. How you doing tonight, man? What are you up to? Sans personal opinion, Ren and Stimpy was a stupid show. The games were stupid as well. I saw maybe a handful of Ren and Stimpy episodes and couldn't really get the humor. I think there was a lot of stuff in there that was just kind of like gross for the sake of being gross, which isn't really it's just not the style of humor that appeals to me. You know, different folks, different strokes. Doing good, just got kids to bed? Cool. Lo says, I watched the show growing up, but literally remember almost nothing from it, except for the Happy Happy Joy episode. I'm glad you survived. The show was bad. I just remember like their owner or whatever was like kind of fat and hairy dude that would like walk around in Speedos or something. And like I don't know, Ren was like constantly sleep deprived or like, you know, looked like he was on drugs or something. Stimpy had like a nose hair collection. I don't know. There's some really weird things about that show. Just weird stuff. Anyway, this looks like a pretty, I don't know, kind of a basic platformer. It looks good. It looks really good for being on Game Boy, but it's really weird. I don't know. Maybe worth a shot as on a dare or something. Doesn't look like a bad game, actually, but... never watched the adult party version of Ren and Stimpy. The jokes are not meant for kids. Oh, certainly not. It was a late night cartoon on like MTV or something, if I remember right. One has an episode that just straight up animal cruelty for jokes. I don't know. It was a weird show. Alright, so next up we got Mission X on Intellivision. So this is a shoot 'em up on the Intellivision. Complete different stages. Complete the first stage on the hardest difficulty. Complete stage without crashing. Maximum point bonus from a runway. Shoot down 5 enemy planes without crashing or being shot down in return. Huh. Okay. Take a look at this one. Mission X. Television. We don't see a whole lot of Intellivision games. Destruction kind of reminds me of like Rampart graphics. Oh, you can like raise and lower your altitude to avoid stuff. That's cool. Definitely have to use your imagination with a lot of these. Taking out some flak, taking out some tanks. Mission X. Sounds like brain cell losing fun to me. Oh, so you have like you have bombs, you have a regular shot. I was kind of curious to see if there's any other fighters come in contact with. That's like a train. Oh, there you go. Well, there you go. Very early shoot 'em up, Mission X on Intellivision. Maybe worth a shot for at least for like historical value. That's kind of cool. It's cool that we have stuff like that, and it's cool there's a set for it. So we got Puzzle Ector Puzzles Pass for Unterwegs. This is probably another one of those Swedish games that only came out in Europe. From Kritzelkratz 3000 in 2009. It's a DS game. Multiple size of puzzles. Is this just jigsaw puzzles? Yeah, guess so. I've done a number of jigsaw puzzle sets, so maybe I could do this one too. I don't know. Um, just gonna take that name. Uh, DS gameplay. I wouldn't call these meme badges per se, but they're usually not very hard. Pretty relaxing. Do a jig. Yeah, do a jig. Yeah, okay. It's a jigsaw puzzle. It's about what you'd expect. Looks like there's a timer, but it doesn't look like any of the set requires you to do like a time attack. Oh no, you do have to do. Okay, there's a time attack mode. Okay, but it's not telling you that you have to beat it in within a certain time. I don't know. Maybe you only have a limited amount of time to do it. But I mean, it's a jigsaw puzzle, so maybe I'll toss that on my list of things. Uh, dun, dun, dun. Next up, we got F1 Hero. This is a racing game on NES. So usually these kinds of things are, beat the race, get first place. This is just clear the different levels with you don't necessarily have to clear them with the max points, but you'll have to clear them with quite a few points on different levels. Dun, dun, dun. Nakajima Satoru F1 NES gameplay. I dig the music. Not bad. Not bad for NES. Ooh, performance slowdown. It's kind of a Horizon Racer kind of game. Wild Tranquility appears for those doing the Pokemon catching. Dun, dun, dun. I'm out of balls for the moment, so I will just be letting that go. But good luck, those who are gonna toss one out. All right. Let's see what like a multiplayer would be. All right. Well, it's about what you'd expect from a racing game. Yeah, it's looks pretty decent, sounds pretty decent for an NES racing game. Not bad. What else we got here? Big Bang Pro Wrestling on Neo Geo Pocket. That's another system we don't see a whole lot for, so that's cool. Become the heavyweight champion, defend the title as each of the different characters. Perform the finishing moves. Oh, that's a really simple set. So if you like wrestling games, this might be one to go for because it looks relatively easy as far as things go. Not a difficult set. Big Bang Pro Wrestling. Neo Geo Pocket. Pocket was a good system. They had some solid fighting games. This one is not that bad. I dig the music. I've never really been huge into wrestling games. I always liked the ability, and I forget which one I used to play a bit as a kid, but there was one where you could like go out of the ring and pick up the chair and hit people with it. That was about the the most fun in wrestling games to me was getting out of the ring and hitting people with chairs and desks and things. I think it was like it must have been a Super Nintendo game of some kind. There you go. If you wanted your wrestling on the go. Next up, we got Technomage, which is an action RPG from Sunflowers on the PlayStation. I want to say we looked at some other one of this. Some other, I don't know if it was like a different game in the same series or. I feel like we have. There's some damageless ones here. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, Knocker, welcome in, sir. Exploration Chivos, damageless Chivos, collection. Bum, 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 bum. Leveling up. Get gold. Increase different things. Max out one of your skills. Let's take a look at this one. Technomage. Return of Eternity. PSX gameplay. Oh, did Donker get a really good score in Ninja Gaiden 3? Congratulations, if you did. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, whoops. 709,000? Nice. GG's, Knocker. Got some weird stuff going on with dinosaurs. Ooh, this is an interesting art style. Got some Diablo-esque health and MP gauges there. Didn't even beat a form of Clancy. Why says just got my second new game, 2 Deathless. Ninja Gaiden 2 Deathless the other day, so rewarding. Yeah, Wise Man, if you ever want to take part in our Scanlines weekly challenges, Let me throw a shout out for Scanlines.
And now that one has finally arrived, he's
You could probably beat the pants off of some of us for some of the games, for sure. I put UN Squadron on the list too, so someday that'll come up on the wheel.
I won't play with anyone who can't do magic properly. How many times?
Not the greatest voice acting. See if we can get to some combat.
Listen carefully. I've come to warn on this matter before morning, but it will at least be a...
You got crate pushing puzzles. Yay. There you go. There's your 3D platforming. Okay, so this looks like somebody was really inspired by stuff like Diablo and maybe like Alundra, and made a game. There you go. That's some boss fight. It's a giant rat. I guess you gotta start somewhere, but I don't know. This looks potentially interesting. Oops. I guess I'll keep it all on the playlist. I wouldn't say I'm like super excited to give this one a shot, but maybe someday. I do like my action RPGs. I'll probably give the Diablo on PlayStation another shot. At some point. Wise says he beat Wendigo and Arya and UN Squadron Arcade by a couple thousand points. Feels good to be just on the leaderboards. Most of the time I just suck at games. You really talk yourself down sometimes, Wise. Like you are pretty good at shoot 'em ups. You know, don't put yourself down. I know I feel like I'm pretty bad at shoot 'em ups, and I'm actually not that bad, I think. Having played some more Death Smiles and some more Cotton and some more UN Squad of late, it's like I just gotta be in the right mood for it, I think. I can definitely have days. Definitely have days where I'm really bad. But anywho, next up we've got an adventure game from Gust, called Welcome House. A lot of collection stuff. Okay. Slam your fingers in all the open windows on the first floor. Hey, Wolfie, welcome in. We are getting close to the end here of the new games this last week, the new sets rather. This is Welcome House on PSX. Looking at right now. It's an adventure game. Wow, those are that's a very unique art style. You know, I hear Gust and I think like R. Tunnel Nico, the Atelier games. I think this is a different Gust. This has got to be a different Gust. There you go. If you want an adventure game, there's an adventure game for you. I don't know what more to say about this one, but looks like folks are getting the achievements. There's probably already some masteries. Yeah. Our buddy Chrono's already mastered it. My mohawk? It's not a mohawk. It's just my hair's just short. I got it cut earlier this week on Tuesday. No, on earlier last week on Tuesday. Anyway, it's good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Looks kind of like Mega Man Legends, but even goofier. Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, it's good to see you, Master Welch. Hope you're doing well. We are just going through the ARA review here, just looking at new sets that came out for last week, and then we'll look at and see what our community's been up to next. Next up, we got a puzzle platformer from Tenjin. This is on Game Gear called Magical Puzzle Popples. Game Gear replay. So your objective is just to get to the girl in every stage. Got the Van Noise stash going on as well. I'm not sure what Van Noise stash is. Oh, you're talking about my facial hair. Like stash, like mustache. Got it. I'm not well versed in different facial hair. Ready? Be a couple months before it starts. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it's been really wet around here, so hopefully it's also been wet in your area. But I'm sure somewhere or other, there's always, come summer, there's always fire somewhere. Bum, bum, bum. Van Noise, California? Okay. Well, okay. So this one looks kind of interesting. It's all about breaking the blocks in the right order. So there you go. If you're in for if you're up for a puzzle platformer. It looks like there's some speedrunning stuff here. Time attack achievements. Oh, clear all 100 levels in one session without getting a game over. There you go. There's a endurance achievo. It's a lot of levels. I'll give that a shot sometime. Let's see. We got Ninja Reflex coming up next. We didn't start the fire. Gotcha. Take it, Wolfie's a Billy Joel fan. So this is an action minigame. It's a minigame game. Reaction time of, okay, so it's a shuriken game. There's a Koi game, maybe like fishing. Utaru. Let's take a look at this one. Ninja Reflex. Ninja Reflex. Yes, gameplay. Had to make a musical reference I would get. You make it sound like I'm not well versed at a lot of music. I've got pretty eclectic tastes. I don't really like Billy Joel, but I'm familiar with him. Flying up there and we'll introduce you to a gal who runs a coffee shop. Is it a coffee shop mustache? Is that what you're saying?
Son, welcome to my dojo. You have come to learn the way of the martial arts. Baboon-san, the shuriken is a formidable weapon for repelling multiple attackers.
Drake likes Billy Joel. Yeah, I'm more of a heavy metal guy as far as music goes. Thank you for the lurk, Wise. Gonna go live. Hope you find some fun sets. Cool. Seven Dust and Static X next week. Interesting.
For all the martial arts and all living creatures. You have much to learn from these koi.
Oh, that is Koi the fish. Okay. So you're like trying to catch the fish by hand? It's not even like the catch them on the little screen. It's gotta catch it with your hand because you're a ninja. Drake says, Police Knots is definitely on Saturn to your very much earlier question. Well, my earlier question was about, we were talking about mice on various consoles, and Saiyan had mentioned something about a Police Knots set, because we were talking about the 3DO, and I think Police Knots is on Saturn and PlayStation. I don't think it's on 3DO, so it would surprise me if it was. Saiyan says, Seven Dust was good. Drake's gonna go see Master Boot Record. Wolfie says he has some good tunes. He also respects his fans. That's always a plus. Have the game and load the English patch on the Polymega. Yeah. Police Knots is definitely on PlayStation, and I'm pretty sure it's on Saturn. But we were talking about mice, and San had found a 3DO set, I think, with a mouse for Police Knots or something. I don't know. Anyway, this is Ninja Reflex. It's a mini game, so might be kind of a fun party game kind of thing. Pretty easy badge probably. Anyone else getting lag? Maybe. I mean, there's a lot going on some of these. I'm just kind of watching YouTube and as we're going through the sets, taking out some games. Oh, okay. So I guess it is on there. All right, next up we've got Fushigi no Yume no Alice. So Alice of the Strange Dream, which I'm guessing it's basically Alice in Wonderland, or maybe Alice in Dreamland would be a good English title for this one. Ooh, invisible items. So a lot of collection stuff, exploration type achievements here. There's a damageless achievement, a crocodile boss, shortcuts. So there's warps. Go down a chimney. Some very specific achievements there at the end. Take a look at this one. This is one of the HuCard games on PC Engine. Master Welch says he has Saturn Police Knots. Drake says, I saw somewhere that said or suggested that Saturn didn't have a mouse, but I do not know the accuracy of that. I can tell you for sure the emulator has an option for a mouse. So there was some kind of trackball or mouse available for Saturn, because I've used that to play jigsaw puzzle games. Master Welch says he has the Saturn mouse. Got it in your game pack. I want a PS1 mouse. Kind of crazy the price though. Ah. Alright, so this is Alice in Dreamland on the PC Engine. Looks pretty cute. Some pretty creepy looking creatures there. But I guess that's in keeping with Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland is a pretty creepy story. I guess you're shooting like, what are those? Like little pink something or others. Fighting ghosts in a I dig the music. Here, I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Sure, I used mouse with Saturn through RetroArch. Yeah. Da-da-da. PC Engine has a mouse? I don't know. I haven't messed with the mouse on PC Engine. Well, this one looks pretty neat. Okay, you could jump on things too. See an accessories product flyer on a Japanese wire action. Ah. Yeah, Super Nintendo does. My friend, one of my friends that I used to go over to play games with, he had Mario Paint, and I think when he got Mario Paint, it came with a mouse on Super Nintendo. So I know Super Nintendo had a mouse. I think NES had a mouse too. The NES had a ton of different accessories, which is really surprising for, when it came out. Wolfie says he played the Yoshi FPS game on SNES with a mouse. Oh, that's cool. I think Yoshi Safari. Cosmic says he had Mario Paint and it did come with a mouse. Okay. Genesis has a mouse. Came with Sonic Wacky Worlds. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's pretty neat. That's Alice in Dreamland. Or Fushigi no Yume no Alice. So it's literally like Alice of the Strange Dream. Next up, we've got another one kind of in a similar vein. We've got a Miki Momo game. This one is Action Adventure. Miki Momo was a really popular anime, kind of in the magical girl kind of genre of animes back in like I think the original show was like in the 60s. And then there was another one that Megumi Hayashibara did the voice of in like the 80s and 90s, I think. So I was kind of on a rabbit hole of stuff that Hayashibara was involved with, and so I looked into Miki Momo a bit. It's a really fun show. Like every episode, the main character is like dresses up and plays like a different role as like a well, here we go. Even in the game, you dress up as like there's a detective section, a nurse section, a waitress section, a police section. And so it's kind of like it's like a little kids show that sort of introduces little kids to different jobs, kind of. It's pretty interesting. Cosmic says there was an Atari 2600 mouse. I know there was a trackball because I played games on a trackball for the Atari. Maybe that's what that was, or maybe it's something different. I don't know. It seems Xbox is the only console that doesn't support mouse. Now that is confusing, considering the Xbox is basically, I mean, it's basically a computer. I mean, granted, all consoles are basically a computer, but anyway, the Mousetrap game. Yeah, talking about mice. Anyway, so I think this game has kind of like wander around a little bit, and you have to go to different areas to play the different games. But it's kind of a mini game as well. Inky Momo. Remember Training NES gameplay. Oh, you were trolling. Let's see. Ooh, and this is the loud one. So you got a transformation scene. There you go. Now she's a policewoman. Oh, cool. There's kind of a like a racing section or something. That's kind of cute. You're in a little Paco car. When they created Xbox, they wanted to make it different to a PC, so they opted for it to be controller only, whereas all the other consoles wanted to tap into PC market, so they have mouse, keyboard, accessories. Yeah. I could see that. A wild Hariyama appears, for those doing Pokemon. So there's a police car, there's a police chase. We gotta catch I think like a jewel thief or something. And then, let's see. There's a waitress one. Oh, it's just a matching game? Or maybe you're supposed to match up with the order, so you're trying to find a tile that's like an ice cream tile. Your customers get angry if you don't get them in time. Okay, so that's kind of neat. What else we got here? Oh, and you get to play Dr. Mario if you're for the nurse. Or I guess this is more like the not so much Dr. Mario as that what was that game that we played with like the Magical Drop? It's kind of more like Magical Drop, but horizontal instead of vertical. And there's a detective one, too. Okay, so it's a game full of other like sub games. That's kind of neat. Yeah, Ren and Stimpy had some gross out, but a couple of the episodes were funny. Currently using my Xbox on my monitor because my TV died. Feels bad, man. Yeah. When they made Xbox One, they made it different from a games console and made it for TV. Lots of minigame games this week. Yeah, quite a few. Yeah. Quite a few. All right, and the next up we got, let's just reload, make sure we're not missing any ones. All right. So we got some dancing stage games here, all on PlayStation. I think these are all basically rhythm games. Yep. There you go. So if you want to get your dance moves on, here it's going to be probably yep, without missing any notes. Clear different songs. Clear them on harder difficulties. Clear them without missing notes. Yep. Yep, we kind of know what to expect with rhythm games, and I can't really look it up because otherwise I'll get muted on YouTube or on Twitch here. But there's 3 of those, so if you're up for some rhythm games, got some options there. And then this one came in at the very end here. Looks like a soccer game. Super Nintendo Superstar Soccer Deluxe from Konami. Beat the different scenarios on higher difficulty. Without opponents scoring on first attempt. Oof, 20 goals in a soccer match? That's actually pretty hard. Football. Wolfie says football. I actually learned the other day, calling it soccer is actually from Britain. Like, that's actually a name that was invented in Britain. They don't use it anymore, but it is the English name for it originally. Wolfie says, I know, the shame of it. Win all games in World Series. Beat all scenarios on the first attempt. Good luck with that one. And we can take a look at this one as well. International Superstar Soccer Deluxe. It's pretty much only America that calls it soccer. The rest of the world calls it football. I wonder what Japan calls it. If we look up soccer, they call it soccer. Soccer ball. And association football. So they call it both soccer and football in Japan. So Saka Shimu for a soccer team. Pro Soccer. Interesting. It's been big in Japan in a while. They have the J League. Yeah, it's pretty big in Japan. If you watch Detective Conan, you know it's pretty big in Japan. I don't know if I'd say baseball or soccer is bigger. Both are pretty big in Japan. But I don't really know what the history is as far as why it stopped being called soccer in Europe and why it started being called football. Maybe I don't know. Maybe when America started having football be the sport with the pigskin. Maybe then they started calling soccer football in Europe. I don't know. Winning 11 or Pro Evolution? Yeah, Winning 11 definitely is soccer. Soccer is short for association football. Oh, maybe. Maybe that's why. Anyway, it's not something I care about, but anywho, that was so there's a soccer game for you. So you have lots of minigame games, you have 2D platformers, there's an adventure game or two, there's Game Gear games, there's Game Boy games, there's Game Boy Advance games. Oh, I think we missed this one earlier. Tokyo Extreme Racer Drift 2. So there's a couple of racing games. There's NES, there's PS2. Right, and this one's all about like this is another Tokyo Extreme Racing, so it's like kind of the drift scene in Japan. I think it originated in private schools, distinguish it from rugby football. Rugby is the equivalent of American football. It's played with the hands. Yeah, rugby is somewhat close. You play it without all the extra gear. So you don't have all the protective equipment. But I think because you don't have the protective equipment, you may not be getting hit with as much like weight. Like if you're getting hit by a running back or something, or not a running back, I guess it'd be the what do you call guard guys in football? If you get tackled by one of those guys, it's like it can cause some brain damage if you get hit the wrong way. A lot of people get a lot of athletes have to end their career early in kind of the same way that punchers get punch drunk. I don't know if that happens as much as rugby. I would kind of almost expect it to be more common in rugby because you don't have the protective gear. But I get the sense that like I don't hear about that happening in rugby as much. I don't know, but I don't really follow rugby either, so maybe it does. Anywho, a lot of achievements on this one. A lot of achievements. Holy moly! All right. So if you want a ton of achievements and you're good at racing games, maybe this one's worth a shot. 1670 points. There you go. Problem with protective equipment is it makes you less careful. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes kids get into worse accidents when they're wearing helmets than not because they feel like, oh, I've got the helmet. I'm invincible. Yeah, that's a phenomena. That's a known phenomena. Anywho, I think that's enough for covering the new sets. Let's take a look at what our community has been up to here in the last week. We want to go back in time. Let's go back to like Wednesday. I'll look at the weekly. All right, so let's start from the top this time. Wolfie says I don't follow it, but I did play it in school. A drift racing game. Interesting. Yeah, there's quite a few of those. That one was Tokyo Extreme Racing. So we're talking about Chrono Gear. Let me throw him a shout out. So Chronic's been doing Numeric Paint Puzzle on PS1. Leisure Suit Larry and the Land of the Lounge Lizards. There you go. Classic Sierra adventure game. Metal Gear. I think he already badged this one. He probably just booted it up to get to give Foxy some advice because Foxy's been working on that. 007 Racing. Final Fantasy X. That's one of my least favorites. Welcome House. Oh, he already badged Welcome House. Nice. Third Eye. The Third Eye game that Foxy showed us the other day. And he did the Goemon Great Adventure revision. he probably already badged this earlier because I think a lot of the RA group that we kind of hang in badged this around the same time. Shantae, okay, and Hitman. So that's kind of going back to 2 weeks ago. So he hasn't been as busy, but he definitely got a lot of Chivos this week. Yeah, I guess it's been kind of a quiet week if we're only looking at like well, no, I mean 2,400 points. I guess I was thinking of the points, but that's actually quite a lot of achievements. Quite a lot. Wolfie says he loves Tokyo Extreme Racing. You're gonna have to look that up. Yeah, so I think there's a few of them on PS2. That was the third one. Dan says it's a great game. There's a bunch of them. I've only played the Dreamcast and Xbox ones. Ah, well, I think there's definitely some PS2 ones on Retro Achievements. I think there's some Dreamcast ones too. Here's Wise. He's been I hooked him up with the Altered Beast on PCE just because we were talking about stuff that came out. So looks like he gave that one a whirl. He's probably playing that right now, actually. Yeah, cool. Let me throw Wise a shout out here. And I should probably go give him a lurk since he's going. We'll raid him later, I think, if he's going. Still. Oh yeah, he's just on the first stage right now. Kicking butt. Oh, we booted up Kiki Kai Kai. That one is you have to do a deathless to get the badge for that one. Beat the entire game without dying. But it's a fun game. It's a really, really good game. Battle Circuit. This one's really cool too. Did that shout out not work right? Oh, there's no S in Wise Man Play. There we go. Sorry about that. Golden Axe. Bonk's Revenge. Axe Battler on Game Gear. Mutation Nation. Yep. Predator 2. There you go. Dark Castle. Yeah, Wise is more courageous than I am in trying some games. I don't think I'm gonna give Dark Castle a try ever after seeing you guys play it on I don't know if that was a free play Friday or one of the console nights, but I think Owaz or Saiyan try Dark Castle. Nah, I'm never gonna give that a try. Next up we got Rockstar Lexi. She's been playing some Kirby Superstar Stacker. Mega Man Anniversary. It's a Mega May this month, so a lot of people are doing the Mega Man series that they haven't badged yet. Gunsmoke, Ghouls and Ghosts, and Super Mario World 64. That's an unlicensed game. Interesting. Star Fox, and Outrun and Turbo Outrun. A lot of stuff. Somebody is texting me a bunch right now, so I'm going to turn that down. Sorry, guys. And a Wild Crobat appears for those doing the Pokemon catching. We'll give Rockstar Lexi a shout out here. And then Zash. Oh, he badged, he's working on Area 88. So that's the game Wise and I were playing a lot of. Wise badged it last week, so good game to him for badging this one. It's the arcade version. The set's a little bit tougher, I think, than the Super Nintendo one, but I think the game overall is a little bit easier than the Super Nintendo one. Ooh, he badged Saiyan's favorite game here, Toilet Kids, on the PC Engine. I know Saiyan's talked about that one. Aldines, Mission Code for Rage Crisis, Biohazard Battle. We've seen that one before. I haven't seen this one. Aldines. Looks like a shoot 'em up. From produce. That's cool. But yeah, Zash, as usual, is kicking butt with the shoot 'em ups. Looks like he has played picked up 1943 Kai and Death Smiles. So those ones came out last week. The sets for them anyway. And Sapphire.
Dragons!
Hello, Ichigo Marino. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. We are going over the new sets and what our community's been up to as far as achievements go. Throw you a shout out here. Playing some Master Detective Archives. I'm not familiar with that one. Oh, and Guru.
Dragons!
Double raid. Double raid. Thank you guys. Give Guru a shout out here. It's funny that you would raid right as I'm talking about somebody else that's really big into shoot 'em ups. I don't know if you're familiar with Zash RAP, but he's another dude that kicks butt at a lot of shoot 'em ups, as you can see from all his many badges, many of which are shoot 'em ups. Thank you for the raids, guys. How was your stream? What were you up to? Looks like Guru was playing some shoot 'em ups, naturally. Zash just joined your Discord? Nice. Stream was good? Wolfie says, just looked up the football game. ISS used to be pretty big title back in the day. They don't make them anymore. Oh, the International Superstar. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Thank you again for the raid. Got the 1cc with the red ship in Ghana Blade on the normal difficulty, and was checking out the EX mode, which is harder. Lots more bullets, and revenge bullets as well. Ah, that's rough. So we were what shoot 'em ups did we get this time? We got a couple of PC Engine shoot 'em ups that got sets this week. And we were looking at Zash, who's been playing what he's been playing, and he's always into shoot 'em up, so he's been playing Area 88, Toilet Kids, Aldines, Biohazard Battle, 1943 Kai, Death Smiles, Galaxy Police Officer, Sapphire, Yoshi Safari. That's also technically a shoot 'em up. He's been all over the place. So lots of shoot 'em ups. Alright, next on our list here is Knocker. Oh, I should give Zash a shout out. If you like, so Zash does first person shooters, he does shoot 'em ups, he does 2D platformers. I've seen him do some really punishing 2D platformers too. So really skilled player. Fun to watch. Very willing to give advice on various things. So I don't know if we've met anywhere before, Ichigo, but I'll toss you a follow if I haven't already. Oh, looks like I'm following you. Anyway, thank you again for the raid. And next up we'll take a look at Knocker. Knocker's been doing Super Mario 64 on the DS. And Ninja Gaiden 3, that's our challenge game of the week. Looks like you booted up the powered up subset. Is that live? That is live. I didn't see that one in the list. Is that let's go to the claim set here. I might have missed it because I was trying to miss the hacks and homebrews. But that would have been started and got busy with stuff and realized I don't feel like doing it this month. It's a heck of a set. I remember you've talked to us before about that one. Um, finish every stage with each character. 36 total playthroughs. Yeah, because you got so many characters in that one. Not hard, just lengthy and grindy. I'm gonna have to give that one a shot sometime. Oh yeah, and GG's on the set for this one. That was a pretty fun one. Dun, dun, dun. Looks like you're working on Cotton 2. Astro Boy, that was 2 weeks ago. Give Knocker a shout out here. Dormon wasn't bad, but at least I know where all the hidden items are. Yeah, I think that's the big thing. Like the stages aren't super hard. Some of the platforming can be a little tricky here and there. But the in general, it's not that bad. Nowhere near something like Rocket Knight or what was the other one you played that was like really crazy? Little Ralph. Little Ralph. It's nothing like those, but mini games in Mario 64 DS are pretty annoying. This bomb sorting one is gross with mouse. You would think the mouse would make some of those easier. It's at least easier than touchscreen, but Dormon is slow but pretty easy. Yeah. Yep. Most of the challenge is definitely in the exploring the different areas. And then Navanos. Mr. Navanos. Navanos is also a crazy good gamer. Seen him badge a lot of things. Sometimes he goes the hard. He starts off in the hardest mode and it doesn't use level selects when he can. So he often plays games the hardest way possible, but it still comes out the victor and often gets sets done faster than a lot of other people because he does that. Looks like he's been working on Thunder Force, classic shoot 'em up, Contra Force, Doom, Castlevania, Mega Man and Bass, Gunsmoke, Sonic Riders. All badges, all the way. Except for this one he's probably working on right now. But anyway, it's been very busy last week. And then I was number 11, which actually is kind of surprising because I feel like I didn't get much done last week. I did. Well, actually, my list is going to be full of what I booted up today. I booted up. I'm going to play this one for the games. This is actually from last week, but it was kind of at the end of last week, right as all those PC Engine games came out, and so we'll play a little bit of this one, maybe a little bit of this one. But yeah, I was given mostly I've been playing a lot of Area 88. Been trying for the 1cc badges or 1cc achievements on the different levels, and trying to get the little Moby Chans, and still grinding out that Tetris subset. I'm at about I think like 170,000 lines left, something like that. So if I grind, I've been trying to get at least 2,000 in a day. And Monster Hunter Freedom. This has been my go-to to play with Sand and Drake and Rev. So good times, good times. And I played this one a little bit before I gave it to Foxy on Saturday. And I've been playing a lot of the other just the other PC Engine games. Anywho, next up it's Foxy Man, and of course we've all been watching Foxy play through Metal Gear. Give Foxy a shout out here. That's been his main request game that he's been working on, and it looks like Mystic Quest has been his off-stream game. He's almost got that one badged. Oh, looks like he I know he's playing Miku on the Free Play Fridays. I guess he must have been playing it more recently because I was expecting this list to be full of his Saturday games. Um, I thought he badged Mr. Gimmick. Did that get a revision? I remember watching him play Mr. Gimmick. Way, way, way back long ago. So I thought that was I thought that was one he had badged on stream. Um, yeah, a lot of these are the Saturday games, but this is his main one he's working on. And is this the? Oh, it's a role-playing game. I might have to give this one a shot. We've seen the Game Boy Advance One Piece game that was the 2D platformer. That was pretty neat. But this is this is more just a straight up role playing game. Good old RPG with the One Piece characters. That's cool. Next up is Rev. And Rev said he was pretty close to badging the main set for Final Fantasy XI. But yeah, he's been kicking butt on those. And me and him got a bunch of the Monster Hunter Freedom quests knocked out the other night. Bet you need to buy more than one piece of equipment in the game to progress. Yeah, probably. Probably. So let's see. Revs is Revo. That I think. Yeah. Was most recently playing Dawnwood Land. I don't think he's been streaming much. But Rev's an awesome guy. He's helped us out a lot in Monster Hunter games. Next up we got Coach. Coach does morning streams. I'll send him a shout out here. Did I spell that wrong? Oh no. That was the game he was playing last time. You Will Die Here Tonight. That's a more recent Steam game. That's kind of like a top down. Well, it's got some different segments. It's like an adventure game with kind of Resident Evil 1 style graphics, characters that look kind of like that. And then it's got like your fight sections are kind of like quick time events. So, yeah, it's an interesting game. But last time he was playing Gex on stream, and I don't know, I didn't see him playing Shadowrun, but looks like he's been in an RPG mood. Booted up a couple games. Chrono Trigger, Shadowrun, AD&D. Oh yeah, he's been all over the place. Bomber Boy, Atomic Punk. I think this is one of the Bomberman games on Game Boy. Yeah. Comic Zone. That's a classic. A lot of good stuff. Bum, bum, bum. Next up, we've got Cassie. Talk about Cassie, what she's been up to. She's been playing Final Fantasy IV on the PSP. Ooh, that is a big set. And on the WonderSwan, and the Game Boy Advance, and the Super Nintendo. Looks like she's going for all of them at the same time. And I saw she was mentioning Dragon Slayer. I gotta play that one. That's another one that came out recently with a set. That's a Falcom game. The combat in this one is really simplistic. It's kind of the ancestor of if you play the Trails games these days. It's kind of, you can see it as sort of a very primitive version of that one. But I think for the most part, like the battles you don't have like a lot of extra skills to use. You have like characters running around in a relatively small screen. It's kind of more like if you played the Lunar games, it's kind of a setup like that. a little bit, but you really don't have very many. You don't have much control of your characters. You don't have much to do. It's pretty much just like attack and heal maybe. But they actually added like a an auto battle feature, because I think the devs knew that it was not a very engaging combat system. It's very story heavy, and that's kind of what sold a lot of the early Dragon Legend of Heroes games rather. Just a lot of really good writing, from what I've heard. I still have yet to dig into them. But anyway, Cassie's been busy. Very RPG, into the RPGs. We got Pulse. Pulse is on right now. Playing some more, going for that badge. The Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. That's pretty much all he's been playing lately. Looks like he's booted up some other things, but the majority of his streams have still been this. He's getting real close, real close. Just getting getting all the rings in both games, I think is what his current stuff. Oh, and I guess he's got damageless. There you go. Bum. And then Manny. Go to the other side of the list here. Throw Manny a shout out. Manny's continuing to do the Oaks Challenge badge on the Pokemon Unbound hack on Game Boy Advance. Probably. Oh, he booted up Godzilla Save the Earth. That was that 3D fighter we were looking at earlier. X-Men Legends. Continue to work on that one. Looks like he booted up X-Men on the Mega Drive, but didn't go anywhere with it. It's not a very good game. And Burnout. So Manny's been continuing on the same games from last week, for the most part. Plus the Godzilla game. Let's see. Got RVK, got PCG. Throw RVK a shout out here. Looks like he's been playing Skeleton Crew on the Mega Drive. That one got a revision just recently. Kind of a interesting top-down shooting game, kind of like Ikari Warriors. Not a very good one. Just some very, very spongy enemies. And the graphics kind of make it hard to see what you're doing, what the attacks look like. Just kind of a visually ugly and confusing game. Ninja Gaiden 3, playing that one. And Dragon Saber, After Story of Dragon Spirit on PC Engine. And Twin Cobra on PC Engine. So I think this is another one of the ones that got a new set recently. I don't know if this one did. This was a recent set. But cool to see hitting up some more PC Engine games. Boom. And then VCG. I haven't seen this guy stream in forever. He needs to get back to it. He's been playing some Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance on Game Boy Advance. Some Rad Racer on NES. Dark Alliance on PS2. Final Fantasy X. Jeopardy. Looks like he just booted it up though. I wonder if he's also going for Peak Streak now, since Manny did it. Because I don't know, it's kind of hard to justify playing like a Jeopardy or Family Feud unless you're just going for the badge. Those are not. I don't know. I guess the Wheel of Fortune can be kind of fun. I guess I haven't really played Family Feud or Deal or No Deal. Jeopardy. I don't remember the Jeopardy game on NES being any good. Quite a few homebrews. Zombie Nader on Oozabox. There you go. What kind of game is this one? It's a shoot 'em up. Not a lot of badges on this one. Or not a lot of Chivos. Alrighty. And I think we are coming to the end of the list here. Got Neo. Give Neo a shout out. He's been working on, continuing to work on Drill Dozer. Spanky's Quest on Super Nintendo. Dang, got really far on that. Final Fantasy 1, NES. Kirby Superstar, Chrono Trigger. Yeah, I remember talking to Neo. He was going after a bunch of RPGs. And Drill Dozer. Really good game. Kind of hard. To get the badge. Because you have to go through the hard mode, which is like you die in one hit. And Cosmic. Hopefully we'll see Cosmic streaming some more either later this week or next week. Hopefully you'll be feeling better as time goes on. Been playing some Demon Attack on the 2600. I've never heard of this one. The shooter. Looks kind of like Missile Command, maybe? Demon Attack. Already 2600. Oh, it's more like Space Invaders. Oh, that was too loud. Sorry, guys. That's a really neat effect for when they, like, pop in. Okay, I'd say it's definitely more, kind of like Space Invaders, more than Missile Command anyway. But later on they split. Ah. Music would definitely make me anxious. Fly down to get you. Ah. Demon Attack. Classic. Yeah, that's what Cosmic is working on. Looks like you're getting close to badging. Just gotta do some deathless ones. Clear all 12 stages of Game 7 without dying. Oh, okay. 12 stages. Pitfall, the Mayan Adventure. I think that's our that's a monthly melee game for us this month. Ninja Gaiden is our challenge game. And Sly Cooper. Yeah, you were playing that on Replay Friday. That looked like a lot of fun. Hopefully you're having fun with that. You just need all the deathless ones? Yeah. That's gonna be tough. Katamari Damacy, SpongeBob, Swanson. That's some SpongeBob, yeah. Alrighty. Dun, dun, dun. And next up we've got Drake and Jordy. Drake's been playing Monster Hunter Freedom with us. And still working on that last California game. Gotta do it, man. BMX. I believe in you. You can do it, sir. You should stream it. Get the badge. And get the badge on stream. And we'll probably be playing some Monster Hunter Freedom later tonight after our review. So stick around if you're interested in that. And we got Jordy. Jordy's been playing some Dragon Ball Z, Snoopy vs. the Red Baron, and some more Rocket Slime. And I don't know if he's got a... I don't know if he does streaming, but... Throw a shout out here. Oh, he has been streaming something. Some Cyberpunk. It's kind of a weird clip. Zoom in, zoom out. Alright. Well, I think that covers what our community's been up to. Let me pop on a game. Let's try one of these new sets. Not that I don't already have enough unfinished games, unfinished badges, but that's okay. That is okay. Let's go over to our RetroArch scene. Bum. And let's boot up some of this Ordine. Make sure we got some sound. Ooh, come back! How do I miss both of those? This game kind of works like Fantasy Zone, where you have to buy your equipment. So you definitely don't want to miss stuff like I just did. Oh, let me get my cursor out of the way. Oh, shoot. You know what? I'm just going to restart. That was a bad start. Oh, I'm good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Glad it's helpful. I missed some of those, but that's okay. Alright, let's go down a bit. All your macarons are belong to me. Okay. So let's go with oh, we don't have enough to buy anything except this. There we go. Machine gun shot. Oh shoot. And I just lost it. Alright, need some money. Oh shoot. Dang it. Dang it. Nope. Alright. Let's get a triple shot. Yes. There we go. Ah! How did I let that get me? Oh, jeez. I'm playing really poorly. I'm sorry, guys. Oh man. I can do better than that. Somebody's paying me. 1 second, guys. Alright. Let's give this another shot with less dying. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we want to get running shot. Oh, that's on a gauge, too. So I'm gonna run out of that eventually, even if I don't die. It doesn't seem to matter if I'm shooting or not. Ah! Oh well. Doing a lot better this time. Time to sleep, keep it classy. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, man. Let's go with three-way shot. Have a great night, Wolfie. Alright. It's boss time. Ah, dang it. I was doing so well there. Why? Why am I getting hit by that? There we go. Oh yeah, of course, Drake. Alright. Whoa! Dream Company Limited. You can challenge with 1,000 crystals. Sure. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I guess I hit the button the right time. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Dang it. Well, okay then. I'm kind of surprised we haven't come across the store. Whoa! Okay then. There's a store. Alright, let's try this one. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem to matter if I use it or not. That was totally useless. Oh man, I wish I could get more, I guess that's more lives. 50,000 for my ship. There we go, got a 1-up. It's a space turtle! Oh boy. Whoa! Gotta play billiards here. No! I should have known he was gonna go that way. Alrighty. Good thing I got the 1-up. Wide Bluster plus Speedy Water. Only Missile? Stock Bomber. Let's try this one. Sea Bluster. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I gotta live under the... I gotta life up. Oh gosh. Why? Alright. Speedy Water. Shooting through Burner. Running Shot. Man, everything's expensive too. Let's do this one. Oh wow, that hits hard. Ah! Dang it. Oh, spread shot would have been great there. Alright. I'm not gonna continue. Let's go try the other game. So we're about 2.5 hours in. I'm gonna go give Travel Apple some more more time here. If a run. Uh-oh. There we go. From Riot Games. They certainly have the cute down. There you go. I think my nieces would like this game. Just on the character design alone. They'd probably like that other game too. So, it was also pretty cute. This is a really good intro cinematic. Travel Epuru. 9. Continue. Alright. I'm just gonna start from the start. Start from the beginning. I did already beat this first level, but that's okay. Pick up items and take care of the enemy with them. We're gonna start the war. Sensou Kaishi. Alright. There we go. There we go. Grab the bomb, throw the bomb. Oh, grab the other bomb. Oh, oops. Go to the brim. Go, go, go. The other bomb. The other bomb. Got him. So it's a lot of war stuff going there. Okay. Let's go pick up the whoops. There we go. Pied Piper. Ah! I'm over here. Oops, I got hit by my own bomb. That's not good. Ah! Oh no! I killed myself. Wow, okay, you die instantly if you get hit on the... Oh, stepping on the ice spikes hurt you too. Good to know. Run! Get the grenade. Oh, there we go. Run away! Ow. Ah. Why? There we go. This is actually really hard to control. Like when you get on the ice, like you're like gravitationally pulled to the ice. Ah! No, don't take that. Ah! Come on. I want the healing. There we go. Run. Get some healing. Get the bomb. Ah, come on. Go get the thing. Thank you. Gosh. Ah. That's the wrong button. Alright. That's what we want. Got him. Nice. That went pretty easy. Ah! Hit myself with that. That's not what I wanted to do. Ah! Why? Why? I was trying to go on the bridge to get the stuff, to get the healing. Wow. Okay. Come on. Can I please get something here? Come on. I walk so slow. Health. Health. Bomb. Okay. There we go. Ow. Ah, where's healing? Come on, let me get away! Why won't it let me get healing? I need healing, come on. There! Please give me something. There, clubbed him to death. Ow. Alright. Oh, you only get so many hits with those. Ow. I need healing now. What? Okay. Why is that? Come on. There. Ah. No. Why did it go the wrong way? Sure. No. Come on. Really? Run, 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 run. Ah. Help. Bomb. Help. Bomb. Other bomb. Oh, come on. Why'd I get hit by that too? That makes no sense. Got him. Smacked him with a bomb. Whew.
姉ちゃん、僕も一緒に連れてってよ。僕も白熊族と戦いたいんだ。ねえ、タップ、これは遊びじゃないのよ。あなたを連れて行くのは。
Guess I'm fighting Echo? Ah! Can I not get health here? There's health. He's guarding health. Ah! Almost. Almost got him. He moved, of course. A little more. Got him. Take that, Evil Echo. She can't swim. The sea's been strange lately. What have you guys? Do you guys have anything to do with that? We wouldn't be tossing anything strange in the ocean now, would we? You know, like black and red bombs. This is the way of the world, he says. Let's go. Oh, okay. Oh wait, he's like already on me? Oh, he's like, he teleports. What? What's wrong with that? Take metal bat. Take a metal bat. The face. Ow. And he heals. Oh, the whirlpool things. I have to get away from whirlpool things. Grab another metal bat. There we go. Another metal bat. The iframes he gets are kind of crazy. Ow! Got him. Oh. Watch for the iframes to come back. Got him. come on. Alright, we need better weapon. Got him with that. Come on. I have barely any life left. Oh, come on! Give me the bat! Ah! Ah, barely. Ah. I won't let you past here, he says. Oh, this is this one. Okay. Oh gosh, I have to stay away from those urchins. Ah! Got him. Ah. No, that's not the direction I pointed. Ah. Okay, so I'm gonna do this thing. There we go. Whew. Next is America. Oh, this one can teleport too. Wonderful. Oh gosh. Ah, come on! Go that way, thank you. Ah. I have like no life left. Oh! Ow! Got him. Okay, we got defenestrated.
おお、こんなところでお仲間に会うとはな。白熊族のことは噂で聞いてるぞ。
To meet a companion here.
来なさい。昔わしが住んでおったんじゃ。そこに魔法の杖が置いてある。さあ、行きなさい。
Oh, we're after a magic staff.
研究所の所長たちが追いかけてくるぞ。
A magic staff to fight the tribe of white penguins. Ah! Why? Oh boy. Get some help. Got him. Gonna bed. Alright, man. See you later. Been going for about 3 hours. Oh, wow. What the? Come on. Let me get something here. Why am I stuck there? Oh, okay. I just had to get the staff. Got the penguin magic staff.
船に乗るつもりだったのか。残念だったな。行け、実験動物ブラッデンマウスよ。奴らを血祭りにあげるのだ。
Gonna make a blood festival out of us. Chimatsuri. Oh boy. Ah! Ah! Come on. No. Let me get the health. Ah! Should use my blue balls. Continue. Does this take us where we were?
すごいところだね。
What?
お前にはうちの実験動物たちと戦ってもらうよ。どうやってこの国まで来たかは知らんが、大したもんだ。
He's gonna make us fight against his experimental creatures. Oh, okay, we have to start from here. Ow! That worked out pretty well. Easy peasy. I hope there's not a damage list on this, because this is kind of nuts. Alright, fine. There we go. Where's that one? Is it like damage list? Get a perfect round. Nice. Ah! Oh, he hurts me just by... Oh, jeez. Ow. Ah. Wow, that range. Okay. That was silly. Iman Matsumoto. What is this one? Okay, so this is like a two-player mode. Interesting. Can we go back? Alright. So you gotta do... Hit an enemy with thrown club. Hit an enemy with thrown nuke. Hit an enemy with thrown pipe. Ah. Use cloud magic. Use power punch magic. Use invincibility magic. Alright. Well, that's a fun game, but wow, it's kind of tough. Kind of tough. Especially the that last boss. Maybe I'll come back to this, but that was fun. Thanks everybody for hanging out with the Aria review. I think we're gonna go raid Wise if he's still going. He is. He's playing some Kiki Kai Kai, which is a really great game. Really really difficult to get the Deathless on there, but he is kicking butt. He is already on, I think it's like the 3rd, 4th stage. Oh, he just died though. That's not good. Anyway, we're gonna raid him. Good night, Cosmic. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Thanks, Cosmic. Wise was here. Master Welch, Drake, Sane, Wolfie, Knocker was here. Guru Gameboy, thanks again for the raid. Ichigo, thank you for the raid. Hope you guys all have a wonderful night. God bless. Have a good one. Alright, and for anyone watching on YouTube, thanks for sticking around. Have a good one.